All right, so we're here with Nadine. Nadine is going to talk to us about opioid abuse today and share a personal story. Nadine, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me on today. I'm really, really excited to have the opportunity to talk about this.
So tell us a little bit about your personal story.
Well, for me, I am a person in long-term recovery from opiate addiction. Gratefully, I'll be celebrating 4 years of recovery in December of this year, which I am extremely excited about. But for me, it started at a very young age. I was 14 when I decided to start drinking and using drugs, and my addiction quickly led to using opiates. And for me, I watched my family struggle with addiction. It's something that I never imagined ever using, and unfortunately, it led me down a path of destruction so quickly. But gratefully enough, I had a family member reach out to me, and I was able to receive the support that I needed.
Well, congratulations on your sobriety and on your recovery. We're all, on behalf of the whole station, we're all very happy for you, so congratulations.
Awesome, thank you.
This really is an epidemic, right? We hear that a lot in the news, but is it truly an epidemic?
Oh, absolutely. Today they say that 1 in 3 households are affected by addiction. For me, I personally believe that nearly every person is affected by addiction in one way or another. Maybe it's not you personally, or maybe it's not somebody in your family, but it's probably somebody that you work with. Or it is probably one of your neighbors that you don't even realize. And I think that it's becoming so much out of control that we need more people talking about it. We need more support. We need more resources. And it's becoming an epidemic because we're lacking on so much of that. We're lacking on the education, and we're lacking on the funding and resources that are needed.
So if you could tell our viewers just one thing that they could do to help curb this opioid crisis, what would it be?
I would say to ask for help. One of the most difficult things that any human could have to do is ask for help. But you could ask for help for yourself, whether it's you that maybe needs some extra support, or maybe it's a family member that needs extra support, or maybe it's somebody that you know. But I do know that we are too fearful of being judged or being criticized for being affected by addiction, but it no longer has to be that way. You can certainly reach out.
And you just touched on something there that I wanted to expand upon. There is a stigma around addiction that we're trying really hard to get rid of, because it is not a decision, it's a disease, and like you said, it requires some ongoing treatment. How do we shed that stigma?
I firmly believe that you look at addiction as any other disease out there. So when you see a cancer patient or somebody maybe that is diabetic, when they are going into remission, maybe it goes away for a little while and then all of a sudden it comes back, you don't see our communities or our people judging them for it, do you? I mean, you don't see if somebody goes and eats a candy bar and they're diabetic, you don't see them being criticized or, told that they're a bad person or what they're doing is bad. And unfortunately, we see addiction as being a moral failing or a moral deficiency, when in fact it is a brain disease just like any other disease out there.
Nadine, thank you so much for coming on with us today. We appreciate having you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.